Hi guys, welcome back to Finpact. Today we're going to be taking a look at how Bitcoin has reached around the $32,000 range and bounced back to $30,500. By the way, right now I'm filming from Mykonos. I'm here with some crypto YouTubers, so you will see some collaborations coming up. But in the meantime, I wanted to give you guys a quick market update to see what has been happening. Just for some background, I truly believe that Bitcoin is the most decentralized cryptocurrency out there, and it's also like a store of value. I sort of see it like gold. So when we see crashes in the market, a lot of money tends to flow to Bitcoin, more so as a safe haven asset. I think many of you guys already know the macroeconomic conditions overall have not been great, not just in the crypto market, but also in the tech market. We've seen tech market sell-offs. We've also seen high inflation. And usually Bitcoin and gold tend to be those assets that tend to protect you from inflation. Well, more so because they have finite supply. Now, speaking of finite supply, Bitcoin has a supply of 21 million in total. And this itself is fixed. So with the limited number of 21 million, around 18.9 million Bitcoins have already been mined. That leaves around 3 million left to be mined. So it makes it even more difficult for investors to get their hand on the token, which is why I think right now you should be buying the dip. So many investors were getting excited and buying Bitcoin at high prices like 50K, and because they were FOMOing in. But really right now it's the time to be buying the dip, especially because in 2023 to 2024 we will see Bitcoin's halving. And I do believe that that will guarantee the next bull run to take place. So jumping onto CoinMarketCap, we're currently at Bitcoin sitting at $30,428. That's been up 2.73% in the last 24 hours, but it did hit $32,000. So we hit $32,000 and then we hit resistance at that point, and then it was around 60 million in long liquidation since then. The thing is, the way I see it is that Bitcoin is really trying. A lot of investors are very bullish on it, but right now the market conditions are just not in its favor. The Federal Reserve is increasing interest rates, and we've sort of seen that Bitcoin is highly correlated with the stock markets. And you know, the war in Russia-Ukraine does not help the markets. Same with commodity prices rising, supply chain shortages. It's sort of an overall macroeconomic chaotic situation. But there is good news. The crypto market is very different to what it was like back in 2018. We have a lot of institutional investors that are already invested in Bitcoin, and a lot of them have been buying the dip. So if we take a look at what Marcus Sotiru has said, he's an analyst at digital asset broker Global Block. He said that Bitcoin finally sees relief as institutions buy the dip. And it's pretty much what I've been saying as well. I think that this is further evidence that whilst the current macro headwinds exist, Bitcoin supply is being transferred from the weak hands to those with long-term conviction. And that's what we all should be sort of aiming for. Long-term potential of Bitcoin is the way forward. So I always say buy the dip and hold for 5 to 10 years. And if you do see all-time highs, do sell. When you see rallies, don't get greedy. Sell when you start seeing it rallying, especially if you bought in early. Don't get greedy. Yes, there's always more to be made if you can predict exactly when the top is, but no one really can. And as we know, the crypto market is based on sentiment. It is very speculative, but we are seeing some of that change, and fundamentals are starting to be incorporated in the price. And I think Bitcoin is one of those that, despite the crashes we saw with Terra Luna, I do think that Bitcoin has been very not susceptible to market risk as much as I thought it would be. With the crash of Terra Luna, I did expect Bitcoin to crash a lot more than it did. So we can clearly see that Bitcoin has been highly resilient. So personally, I have been dollar cost averaging in and buying the dip. Anyway, guys, I thought I'd keep this video short and snappy. I am in Mykonos right now. I will keep you guys updated on everything with the crypto YouTubers and our collaborations. But anyway, till then, I will see you guys in the next video. And I hope you enjoyed this video. So hit that like button and that subscribe button and that bell notification. Bye, guys.